up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Amon Hawkins, dropping another podcast episode that's pre-recorded for you today on Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to all my brothers and sisters out there, for our ancestors. So check this out, man. Before we get started, show is sponsored by Able Insurance. Show is sponsored by Connor Murray Realtor. Information is in the description. AbleInsurance.net. Connor Murray Realtor on Facebook, at Connor Murray Real Estate on Instagram for your insurance and home needs. Holler at both of my sponsors. So, look, it's another bonus episode. It's gonna be more and more increased volume of podcast episodes for folks out there, and all of them not going to be super long. This is going to be one of the shorter ones. Got to talk about Lavar Ball. So Lavar Ball was on First Take a day ago, 2 days ago. I think it was a day ago. But he's under fire because of the way that he answered Molly on First Things First, right? No. First Take. I'm sorry. First Take. I just mixed both shows up. On ESPN First Take. All right. So, matter of fact, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you hear what went down. I'm going to let you hear it twice.
Go ahead, Lavar, before I get back to him.
Lavar, can I switch gears with you because I have a question here?
You can switch gears with me anytime.
Okay. Let's stay focused here. All right. Can you please explain to me what the...
Go ahead, before I get back to him.
Lavar, can I switch gears with you because I have a question here?
You can switch gears with me anytime.
Okay. Let's stay focused here. All right. Can you please explain to me what the...
All right, so there you have it, right? So if you can you can't get the visual because it's all audio, but when you're looking at the show, LeVar Ball is offset with Stephen A. Smith. They're not in studio. You know, they join in via satellite, and LeVar Ball is sitting next to Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith was asking LeVar about Lonzo being traded and the Lakers and, you know, shooting the breeze, almost barbershop talk, having a good time laughing. Okay, so I'm just setting the stage for you. And while LeVar's in a cheerful mood, kind of laughing with Stephen A. Smith, Molly interjects as the moderator, and she's trying to transition to a different topic because she has her own question. And saying that, when she says, want to switch gears, LeVar is basically like, yeah, you can switch gears with me anytime. Like, yeah, I have no issue with you switching gears. And that's always been LeVar's MO. Like, LeVar always go with the flow. I seen him on Colin Cowherd. I seen him on Undisputed. No matter what questions, what subject you throw at him back to back, he's fluid. He's going to answer it. He's going to keep it going. Not once have I ever seen LeVar shoot his shot at a female or be disrespectful in a sense that he's trying to hit on a female. With that being said, I know LeVar gets under people's skin. I know a lot of folks feel like LeVar is a loudmouth. You have every right to dislike his ways, to dislike the way he carries himself, to dislike how he will avoid questions about the money that's being stolen, how his son basically disowned him and shut down Big Baller Brand. You know, I try to go to the website after that show because I wanted to buy the shirt that he had on, but the website is down, under construction. But with all that being said, I feel like everybody was looking for you look for a reason to really pile on to somebody you don't really care for. If somebody's revered and somebody's well respected, you don't look for things to be like, oh, I got him. And this was an instance in which LeVar Ball had I got him. The other time it happened when he was on Colin Cowherd, I want to say last year, around this same time 2 years ago before the draft, and Christine Lehigh was really going at LeVar, right? Colin Cowherd was giving him mess, and she was really going at him saying that the Big Baller Brand is sexist, doesn't have a lot of female options, and just really trying to take him down that road to which put him in a corner, and it's going to cause him to react or answer something to really really just make him a bad guy. So LeVar Ball, I remember him just saying, yo, you just need to stay in your lane, because she started going at him about his parenting, making it seem like his kids are scared of him and that he forces his kids to think and carry themselves a certain way. And he felt offended, but he didn't want to he wanted to keep his poker face. So he told her, stay in your lane. Basically, like, do your job as far as you being a journalist. You can ask me anything when it comes to sports, but parenting, stay in your lane. Like, I'm a parent the way I want to parent. You ain't got no right to be saying or making accusations that my sons are scared of me. And when he said stay in your lane, everybody felt like he disrespected Christine Lehigh, whatever, however you say her name. This is another instance in which a powerful group, and I always tell folks, it's 3 groups that I don't mess with: PETA, the LGBTQ, and the women's rights groups. And when it comes to women, and it just is what it is. So he getting backlash for telling Molly, you can switch gears to me anytime. We all know if it was Will Kane saying, can you switch gears? He said, you can switch gears to me anytime, would not have been an issue. We know that if Molly was not an attractive female, probably wouldn't have been an issue at all. We know if LeVar was very well spoken and revered, it wouldn't have been an issue. But he had a lot of question marks. He's gotten under a lot of people's skin. He's done a lot of questionable things that people don't agree with. So with that being said, boom, we got you. This is what it boils down to. This is my thought and theory with this situation. There was no more use for LeVar Ball. This was his last hurrah. Lonzo doesn't really attach himself to his father anymore. Jello is in the abyss. Don't nobody know what Jello's doing. LaMelo went on the jump by himself and communicated that he'll be going to the NBL in Australia with this coach who's going to be accompanying him over in Australia. So dad isn't even attached to that. Dad wasn't even there in studio or on camera with him. That was one of the first times we've seen a Ball son without the father right there on the national televised show or sports show. So that was his last hurrah. That's all this is, because ESPN released a statement that, due to his actions and his comments toward Molly, he would not be allowed on any of their platforms anymore. But at the end of the day, it ran its course. They got all the clicks, all the traffic, everything they could get out of LeVar Ball name, and they don't need a big baller brand name anymore, because his son is in New Orleans. His youngest son will be in Australia. There is nothing for them to truly, truly talk about, because it's actually been a quiet year for LeVar. He hasn't said too much even during the season. And it just amazed me how he's the one parent that these platforms run to ask about the parent, the kid. Draymond Green's mom is very vocal on social media. You rarely see her. And now she could be turning them down, but it just amazes me how you're putting a parent on a platform and then you get mad at what you think was disrespect when you know the dude is married and he hasn't shown any inclination that he'll step out on his wife. That's why I don't understand. You got folks who want to pose the question to myself because they know I'm married. I have a daughter and a son. BallHawk, what if he said that to your wife or to your daughter? And I said that to them, I'm going to keep the same energy. In the context of how he said it, and even in the video you can hear, he said, come on, switch gears. He's not implying that he's shooting this shot. He didn't wink. He didn't do, like, his facial expressions, his body language demonstrated that it wasn't like that. But Stephen A. Smith, oh, Lord. Molly, oh, my God. Like, that you can interpret it the way you want to, right? Everybody has the right to interpret any phrase, any sentence. But somebody's body language could truly tell you if they really meant harm or if they were caught and trying to retract. LeVar was just cool. Was like, yeah, you can switch gears me anytime. Let's go. He said, let's go. Like, he said it like, switch. Like, that's what I'm here for. Let's talk. Because he was already in the mood because Stephen A. was basically ribbing him about the Lonzo situation. So he thought she was gonna pile on and switch to something else, and he was like, "Cool, you can switch. You can switch gears with me anytime." Because basically, I done got enough of Stephen A. Smith. I ain't caping for Lavar. I don't agree with everything Lavar does, but I call it spade a spade. I'm a straight shooter. I don't play no damn favorites, and it's just my opinion. And when folks always say, "Well, what if that was your wife or what if that was your daughter?" You wouldn't feel the same way. Like, come on, son, sip the shut the hell up juice. Yes, I would. Like, people kill me when they try to take that line. Like, that's how you know they drowning. You know if that. Come on, fool. Really? You don't think I'm already thinking it? Because I already thought of that before I even responded. Well, let me see how I would respond if that was my wife. Okay, he won't shooting the shot. How would I respond if that was my daughter? Nah, he ain't shooting the shot. Yeah, I ain't think he did nothing of it. Nobody's going to jump out there. Like, if you jump out on certain situations without fully thinking it through, that's on you. But that ain't going to be me. That's not going to be me. So you can have you have every right to say, nah, he was shooting this shot, because what it probably stems from is you really don't care for the guy. And that's fine. We all are like that. When we hold somebody at a high standard, we give them benefit of the doubt. It's a human reaction. When we don't really care for somebody, we like, boom, we got you. If we think somebody a snake and they say some questionable stuff, we're going to rely to we think they're snake side versus, it ain't that bad. You got folks saying, I really don't like Lavar, but he ain't do nothing. When somebody said, yo, I don't like this dude, but I don't see nothing wrong right there, that's a true unbiased opinion. You got folks who just go to bat against him and was like, yep, we got him. See, I told you. But I don't see anything wrong with this. ESPN has every right to not. I'm actually happy that they not going to have him on the platform no more. He need a reprieve. He need to fade to black. He do. For the sake of the ball boys, especially Melo. The more you keep him on TV, the better it's going to help Melo, and the better is actually going to hurt Lonzo next year. So you're doing the Ball family a favor. It's a blessing in everything that's done in life. And this is a blessing for the Ball family, preferably the boys. Lavar, get that damn website back up, man, so I could buy some of your Big Baller brand. Go to STHUjuice.com if you want some shut the hell up juice gear, though. Holla at your boy. It's the BallHawk Show, man. That's all I got for y'all. I didn't see nothing wrong with Lavar. We all know Molly is very attractive lady. She's married to Jalen Rose, and I don't feel like LeVar Ball would really disrespect Jalen Rose right down there. Like, he not that damn ballsy. Come on, fam. Jalen is very well respected. But that's all I got for y'all, man.
Go ahead.
Lavar.
Before I get back
I'm
to
out of
him.
here.
LeVar, can I switch gears with you because I have a question
You
here.
can switch gears with me anytime.